Today is Saturday, September 3rd, 2022. It is also day 37 of JavaScript for websites. And today I'm just going to make a simple A tag in HTML. And then I'm going to make sure that it's like a interactive button with JavaScript. So I'll go to my HTML and then just say doc type HTML, and that just tells my browser, hey, I'm writing in HTML5. Then I'll put in my HTML tags, and then inside my HTML tags, I'm just going to put the body tag, and inside the body tag, whatever I put inside the body tag actually is going to appear in my screen or on my screen. So I'll put in an A tag, which I'll treat as my button, and this is kind of like a link. So I'll do href, so basically it leads to nowhere. That's what the hashtag means, and I'll call it button for now, and then I'll be able to see that there. Now with CSS, I'll go ahead and style it. So I'll just do a tag, right? And then I'll do text decoration, none to get rid of that underline, and then change the color to, I think, well, maybe let me change the background first before changing the color so I could see what I'm going to change it to. So I think I'm going to take this color over here and just paste that in there for the background and then give the color. I don't know if I want to change it to black or white. Maybe black, and then I'll give it a padding of 10 pixels top and bottom, 20 pixels left and right. And then I want it at the center, so what I'll do is I'll go to the, select the body tag, and I'll just do display flex, and then do justify content center, which centers my items horizontally, and then align items center, which centers them vertically. But I believe it's not going to work because currently the height of the body is not 100%. So not 100%, but 100 VH, vertical height of the screen, and then that should fix that. And now, as for background, I kind of want to change that to this color over here. So I'll go to the body and give it a background of this color. All right, and that is what it's looking like right now. And then on for the JavaScript, I'm going to create a variable called button, and I'm going to set it equal to the button itself, which I'm going to get by using my query selector, and then putting in the name of the tag, which is A. And now I can just do a dot, not a dot, but I'll create a variable button on click and set it equal to a function that's going to take the button and it's going to change its inner, I don't know if I want to change its inner HTML. Actually, yes. Inner HTML, so basically what it says to say, you clicked me. And then maybe what I'll do is I'll go here to this HTML and say, click me. Change the exclamation point, so when someone clicks on it, it should turn to you clicked me, but that doesn't work yet because we haven't called the function yet. So I'll go to the button and do add event listener, and then put the name of the event, so click, and then call the function button on click semicolon, and then when I click on it, it should change its inner HTML to you clicked me. And just to kind of reemphasize, the inner HTML is whatever is inside here. This is the HTML inside the A tag. All right, and then query selector selects the first A tag that it sees, and it happens to be that I only have one A tag. But if I had another A tag, it wouldn't select the other one. It would select this one because this one comes first. Yeah, and that's kind of it for today. All right. Let me open it up in debug mode though, so I could see it that way also. If I click on it, it says you clicked me, but it's a little small. So what I could do is just change the width and the height. I could do it with JavaScript, or I could do it with CSS. But for the fun of it, let me do it with JavaScript. So I'll take the button and I'll change the style dot width, maybe do 200 pixels, and then just copy that and do the same thing for the height. And obviously it's supposed to be in quotations, forgot that part. Run that, let me see what it looks like. All right, and then within, to get it in the center, I'll do button dot style, which is a CSS, and then I'm targeting the back, not the background, the display property, setting that to flex. And then I'll just take this, instead of like copying this 5,000 times, I'll just do justify content. So I have to make sure that it's camel case, meaning lowercase letter and then capital letter. So items, and then do center, and then center. All right, and then that should be in the center. And then I should change the font size. So I'll do button style, select the font size property. So again, camel case, set that to maybe 20 pixels. All right, save that, reload, maybe do a little bit more, like 30 pixels, right? And then click me, you clicked me. So it's pretty cool. If I want to do some extra stuff, I can do button.style.border radius to make it look a little nicer, and do maybe 20 pixels or maybe even 40 pixels because it's bigger. Save that, reload, and now it's looking like that, which is pretty cool. I could do the same, all of this with CSS. So the equivalent of all of that in CSS is if I were to just go over here, copy all of this display stuff, that gets it at the center. Let me actually comment this out so you could see the difference here. So now it's back to its original stuff. So if I just paste that, that gets it. Well, let me do the width and the height first. So the width I said 200 pixels, height 200 pixels, and then to get it at the center, right? And then the font size, what did I say? 40 pixels, I think, right? And then, oh no, the font size was 30 pixels and the border radius was 40 pixels, right? And that's how it works. All right, and then I think the width would definitely have to be a little bit bigger than that, 350 pixels maybe, or maybe just 300 pixels in all. Right, that looks much better, and I'll just change it over here, but I prefer using CSS for this because it's way easier than using JavaScript, but that's just in case, you know, you want to start with JavaScript. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I'm gonna go now. Bye.